Okay, so the first location on the map is at 72.7, 35.5. Here's the location on the map. It's right next to Red Ob. Right down below here is a really plentiful metal and obsidian crystal cave. But the hidden location is right here. I'm pretty sure a whole lot of people know about this, so I would be really careful if you're gonna build this on a PvP map. But it's a pretty cool little area. There's not a whole lot of building space, of course. Not any of these are gonna have a whole lot of building area, but it's right next to a lot of resources. But yeah, see, be careful because there are rock golems spawning in this area, so that's probably one of the few downsides about this area. It's one of the biggest hidden areas on Scorched Earth, but there's also an explorer note right down here. And like I said before, there's plenty of resources right inside this cave, and it's right outside your doorstep. Like, look at all these resources in here. You're never gonna need crystal or obsidian ever again. There's also small deposits of sulfur in here, so that's pretty cool. So, on to the next one. Okay, so location 2 is right here on the map. It's at 74.9, 69.1. There's another explorer note just over there. There's not a whole lot of resources. It's resources. There's not very many resources around here. Sorry, I can't talk. But you have to be careful because there is a little pond here which spawns capros and other bad things. Anything that has to do with water in this map is very bad. But the hidden area is right here behind this rock. If you walk back here, there's a little area back here that's not very not very easy to see. You can only fit probably 2 or 3 foundations back here, but you know, if this is like a starter base, or if you get raided and you need a little safe place for all of your extra loot so you can get back in the fight real easy, it work out pretty well. And there's not a whole lot else around here. It's right next to the desert. That could be a plus and a minus. You know, like, yeah, see, there's one of the capros right over there. Capros are a pain, especially since the new update where you can't bullet them anymore. That makes it extra fun. So here's the location on the map and the chords one more time. So let's get on to the next. Okay, so the next location is right here on the map, and it is at 51.5, 25.1. There is yet another explorer note over here. I'm gonna have to get that after I take this clip. If I go up a bit here, you'll probably be able to know where this is. This little land bridge between those mountains and those mountains over there. It's under one of these pillars right here. It's right here. Yeah, so it's the second pillar from the Blue Ob Mountains. And the hidden area is right back here. This one's not a very well-known one either from what I know, and it's not the biggest one ever. It could probably fit quite a few structures down in here, but probably not a whole lot, and it's exposed on the top like quite a few of the other ones. Well, since they are right next to the mountains, it's going to be a lot more dangerous, but there's also higher amounts of resources around here. You'll have to be careful, because as you can see, there are daedons and stuff like that around here. I wouldn't recommend coming over here till you're higher level, because there's a lot of bad stuff over here. And since there are mountains, there's also Uteranus, saber cats, rock elementals. It's really bad. But once again, here are the coordinates on the map, and let's go continue on to the next hidden area. Alright, sorry guys, it's nighttime by the time I got to the next hidden area, but I do have a tech helmet so we can see in the dark. the coordinates is 26.1, 46.7, and the map location is right here. It's actually right next to a super cool waterfall. If you see that dot on my map, it's right down there. It's right next to a mountain. This is a really easy area to survive. The mountain is right up here. Well, if I could find it, it would be really helpful. It's a mini mountain. I can't seem to... Oh, it's right there. Okay, yeah. The one place I didn't look, of course, because why wouldn't it? So... It's right in between these two big ledges in the... well, cliff face, you could say. Don't mind all the dead bodies. I had to clear out some animals. But the hidden location for this area is right up here. It's not going to be much of a base location. It's going to be more of a storage location in case of you getting raided or you dying and having to get some gear to go get your gear back or continuing in the fight. As you can see, it isn't that big. You can see that you can clip through a little bit, but it doesn't go anywhere. There's one further on. I think it's the next one that I'm going to, that you can clip through something. It makes it really cool. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot back here. You can't even really place anything in here unless you have no collision detection turned on in your settings. So it's, once again, it's not very big. It's in a really easy area to survive, but I wouldn't really recommend coming here in the beginning of the game because it wouldn't be that useful. Once again, here are the coordinates and the location on the map. So let's continue on to the final. Alright, here we are. Number 1 on hidden locations. It's not a very big one, of course, because none of them really are. This one's a bit cheaty in my opinion, and you might get in trouble for using it, and I might ever get in trouble for telling you guys about this. But the chords are 41.4, 50.4, and here's the location on the map. As you can see, it's just a little bit down from our last location, and here it is. Yep, it's a rock. But here's why it's cheaty, because right here, yeah, you can build a little base inside. It's really cool, actually. Like, from the outside, you can't even tell that's there except for this little area right here, but you can't really see that because of the bush. And even if that bush wasn't there, that would be really hard to see. And like, you can build a whole little base in here. You can do whatever you want. It does go along right here a little bit, but it's a very small area. You can also kind of use X-ray vision. So you could like build a base up there and tell if anybody's gonna come raid you. Well, where they're at when they're raiding you. Should actually be a pretty good idea. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of good resources around here. It's really more in the middle of nowheres. It's not a whole lot around here. The closest water is down below you, which could also be a problem. There is a blue drop spawn location, which can also spawn as a purple and red drop. And I also believe it can be a white drop, but I don't remember. It's pretty central location, but like I said before, the only problems with it is that it's really small. And honestly, it's probably my favorite out of all of them, other than the one by Red Ob. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.